Let's get more insights from a health expert on whether or not we're in a better place to ease restrictions. We have with us a NITAG member, Dr. Maria Consorcia Lim-Quizon. Dr. Conky, welcome back to The Big Story.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to all the viewers.
I mean, obviously, a real dilemma, very hard decision, mukha pong between the LGUs and the national government. Neither wants to make that decision, certainly at this point. But one of the things they wanted to achieve, both local and national governments said they wanted to achieve during this break, during this lockdown, is at least it gives us time to vaccinate more people. How is that going? Are we at least, as far as that is concerned, are we at least in a better place at this point?
Well, unahin natin sa vaccination, no? As far as yung data from the Department of Health, we have already about 25 million doses given, and out of the 25 million, about half or 12 million are full vaccination doses, and 13 million are for yung first dose. Having said that, ang range for the A2 or for the senior citizen is anywhere from 20% to 70% across the country for an average of 40%. And for the A3, it's 60%. That's good news, although we're still a long way from really saying that we are safe. When you ask me, are we in a better position? Certainly, we're better than when we started vaccinating people. But as I've said, there's still a long way. However, we always reiterate, Robbie, that vaccination is not the silver bullet or the magic bullet that will solve all of our problems. We really have to ask for the cooperation ng ating mga kababayan to still continue practicing yung ating mga basic minimum health standards.
Okay. Now, in the meantime, Doc, how do we manage people's expectations? Every day, people are just looking at the numbers of particularly new cases today. We're just keeping track of that. The projections, both from government and from the private research groups, are saying baka humampas tayo ng 16,000, baka umabot pa aabot pa tayo sa ganyan, tataas pa. We're also bracing for whatever impact yung kaguluhan sa Las Piñas at saka sa Manila 2 weeks ago is gonna have. Are we expecting the numbers to keep getting higher? And if we are, how should we look at that? How do we put ourselves in a frame of mind that's on the one hand responsible, on the other hand not necessarily forcing us to think this is the only thing that's important?
Yeah. Well, we have it bad, but not as bad, okay? Hindi naman nagmamadali, pero kagustuhan ng ating gobyerno, mga namumuno na, to ease up on the restriction because of the economy. However, if we are in a hurry, then we may lose what we have gained. So, careful balance. Now, I'm saying that we are in a bad position, but not as bad as the other countries. For example, in comparison, Malaysia is having a surge and they reach up to 20,000 new cases a day. Their population is less than 30 million. Yung nagpro-project na mahihit natin yung 16,000 cases per day, ang populasyon natin mahigit 100 milyon. So I guess siguro dahil na rin sa pagsunod natin, the epidemic really is not taking off that bad compared to the other countries. Having said that, I will point you again towards yung sinasabing, mababa na, buksan na natin. How baba is baba? The thing is, the last time we had the surge in April, when we reached 16,000, bumaba. But it got only as low as 5,000. We never got to the 2,000 or 1,000 we had in November. So can you imagine yung 5,000 na yun na nag-iipon? So that my question to the researchers and also to the OH is, sige, mapapababa natin. But what is the level wherein we can say, okay, we can breathe? Let us not be complacent with napababa natin ng less than 10,000. We have to have a target where we can be complacent and we know na hindi na naman mag-iipon ng susceptible population, itong naiwan na to na nagkakaroon ng positives every day.
Very quickly, Dr. Conky, you say it's important to have a target, at least para may framework tayo on, as you said, gaano kababa ang baba. I don't imagine you have a number to that.
Well, no, but I guess I leave it up to, even with all this, you mentioned about the ayuda and everything, I guess really, ang makakaalam niyan is the local government because they know their terrain. You know, they would know kung saan sila komportable, kung hanggang saan yung kakayanin ng mga ospital nila. Kung halimbawa araw-araw may 100 pa at alam nila yan ang nag-ipon, then they know na, this is not gonna work. We need to really be more strict. Or even if we want to open already the gates, not yet. Kasi nasa 100 pa, pababain pa natin. And also, as I said, pagtiyagaan, even though it's a lot of work, do contact tracing.
Okay, Dr. Conky Quizon, she is a member of the National Immunization Technical Advisory Group. Maraming salamat po.